Hi, everybody, and welcome to the third episode of Seeking the Sacred Earth. I'm going to be quiet today because Asher's napping. It's an early nap, so I'm taking advantage of it to talk to you guys. I was going to continue on the sort of health bender that I initially wanted to start this vlog with, but today, as you all know, we all got news that there was another horrible terror attack in Europe, this time in Brussels. And I felt really moved to share with you guys some ideas that I've learned and some techniques that I've been taught to handle the emotions that come up at times like this. I was privileged enough to be in New York City during 9/11, and I say privileged because that experience taught me an incredible amount about my relationship to fear, which I believe looking at our fears in the face and not denying them is one of the most powerful things that we can do to free ourselves to be able to really experience love and forgiveness and creativity and health and happiness. And I believe those things are our birthright. So I think it's important to look at fear and talk about fear. When events like this happen on our planet, so many emotions come up. This is tragic and it's sad and it's awful, and we can feel angry and powerless and numb. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our thoughts and our emotions and how powerful they are. It's been proven that thoughts are energy and that they have a life of their own, really. And when our thoughts are combined with the energy of our heart, we have the capability of changing each other and circumstances and healing our bodies. Cells react to these thought forms and feelings and emotions. So this is what I was taught. Some of you may know that there are certain energy centers in our body. There's some different words for them. I like to use the word chakra. But it just means that there are certain vortexes of power in our body, and they can become imbalanced and balanced, and that's for another time. We'll talk about that. But I just want to focus on our heart center. And the color that is aligned with that center is green. What's so interesting is green, scientists have also proved that that color aids and promotes, facilitates healing more than any other color. So I put that together, and this is a technique that I was taught when you want to heal your environment or send healing to someone else or another part of our planet. So I just sit with my eyes closed and I imagine my heart center. I imagine an orb of green healing light. And every time I breathe, I'm just going to expand it in my mind. It's my mind's eye. Our imagination is so powerful, so let's use it. So I imagine that it fills my body. And then I imagine that this orb fills the room I'm in. Then I imagine that it fills the apartment, home, or building I'm in. Then I go up into it filling the town I'm in, the state or region. I pull all the way back where I see it enveloping the country I'm in. And I pull all the way back and I expand that bubble to completely encircle the globe. And I try to imagine myself looking at our beautiful blue marble planet and just wrapping it in that green healing energy from my own heart. And now when something awful happens like this, like has happened in Brussels today, I send an extra burst of that green energy from my heart. I see the globe like it's it's right in front of me, and I can just visualize that green energy saturating that country or that place. This is something that we can do when we feel powerless, because we are all connected. I'm part Native American. That's something that was taught to me But I really believe it, that we are all connected, and that if one of us is sending out something, it's going to affect all of us. Be what we're sending out, be that positive or negative, because we are so powerful. That power is our birthright, and it's just how we use it. We can see that some people on our planet right now are using their power for ill will for the rest of us. But we can always combat this with the healing energy of our hearts. So I encourage you today to send some of that beautiful, loving heart energy to Brussels and to wherever else on this planet you intuitively feel needs it. And remember to make sure that you encompass yourself in that energy. That's all I'm going to say on this particular episode, because this is a little bit extra. And blessings to you all, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this, if you found it useful, please share it with your friends and loved ones so that they can use this technique. And like the video if it resonated with you. And if it didn't, let it go. Thanks so much for checking in here on Seeking the Sacred Earth. Bye-bye.